EKSE family. Catch us live on your TV screens.
Hey, what's up, EKSE Nators? It's your boy Rizal Forbes, and today we're at a boxing club. You know, it's called Off the Ropes Boxing Club here in Canal Edge. And today we're gonna talk all things boxing, all things float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, and we're gonna get to know the owner of the boxing club as well as one fighter by the name of Jami Webb, who is also going to challenge, or wanting to challenge rather, for the SA title. But you know, I'm not gonna give it to him that easily. I mean, I can't. He's gonna have to challenge me for that. So make sure you stick around and see what we are up to today. Pow pow. Alright guys, right about now I'm sitting with the one and only Jami Webb, who's a boxer all the way from the Kuilrsriver, you know, representing Kuilrsriver. That is Kuilrsriver right here in Cape Town, and he is also wanting to challenge for the SA title. But right now we're going to just find out, you know, where all the moves come from. If he was a naughty child, because I always believe that as a stoute kind gewees het in jou jong dae, en het is so maar bokser geraak. Ek weet nie. Jami, welcome. How are you doing, man?
Alright, man.
Awesome. How did boxing start for you? Were you one of those naughty kids, you know, it said, Tuirana, Otse Veligini, pow pow? How did you fall in love with boxing?
I fell in love with boxing on Sundays. My father used to go to Mr. Video of his videos, and we would hire movies, and just like you were explaining earlier about the Rocky movies, and I used to watch Jackie Chan, Jean-Claude Van Damme, all those guys, and afterwards I'd fight with my cousins or whoever's close by. So that's how it all started. I always liked fighting and I've had many experiences.
Awesomeness. And at what age was that when you actually decided, you know what, I'm actually going to go into boxing as a profession and actually take it serious? Because, you know, fighting with your cousin, that is play boxing. But now it's about, you know, getting the moves right, putting in the work and things like that. Which age was that at, and why did you make that decision that, you know what, I'm going to take this serious?
Fighting for me was always, I've always been fighting, but like in the streets, I was a naughty boy, so fighting a lot in the streets, and when I realized I'm good at it, and that's when I took it up. I took it up back at a late stage actually, so I started about 21 years old. So since that time, like before that, I've been fighting in the streets at school all the time fighting, and that's when I realized I'm actually good at this because I'm never getting hurt. So
I don't know if fighting at school is a good thing or a bad thing anymore, because maybe you can become a boxer. I don't know. I'm just saying what he's saying. Speak to us about, you know, so eventually got into boxing, you know, at the age of 21 and after, and you started taking it serious, you know. Is it as easy as it seems on TV? Because if we watch, you know, Rocky, we see, okay, he's there, and then all of a sudden his father was a boxer, he's now a boxer and is a world champion. How easy or difficult is it to actually get into boxing and be considered, you know, to be, okay, you're actually a good fighter?
Our boxing is not as hard as they make it seem. The training is tough, but the fight itself is easy. You just need to get yourself mentally ready all the time, and I would say that's the most challenging part, to be mentally and physically fit at the same time. But I would say it's a lot easier than they make it look.
Okay. And then when it comes to some of the misconceptions, like you said that we think boxing is difficult, but you're saying it's actually that easy. What are some of the misconceptions about boxing that people maybe don't know? Because most of the time, you know, us young kids, we watch TV and we see, okay, that's what boxing is about. But maybe it's not how it seems on the movies. What can you tell us?
The misconception of boxing for me is, when you're watching the Rocky movie and they're hitting each other all the time, the sport is to hit and not get hit. So that's the misconception. The people think you need to be tough and you need to stand there and hit the next guy, and the next guy must hit you. I'm in the game just to not get hit. So I want to hit the next guy mustn't hit me, and that's one of the misconceptions. And they also just think it's just hitting. It's calculated, everything is calculated. Where you're stepping, where you're in the ring, positioning, and with every punch, say for instance I throw a punch, I know a punch is coming, so I need to get out of that punch's way. So it's a big misconception with boxing, and we're not tough. We're loving people actually.
Loving people. I mean, I'm telling you, that's what it's. They will hit you, but they're loving. That's what they're saying. Talk to us about, you know, your training. How do you get in shape? Is there certain weight you need to be constantly? Because I know, you know, you get different like heavyweight, lightweight, things like that. Which category are you in, and how do you know, make sure that you stay in shape? And talk to us about your training.
You get there's about 16 weight classes. So I'm in the junior middleweight classes. So it's from 66.6 to 69.8. So I walk around about 74, 73 for the most, and then I'll come down to under 69.8. So I don't have a problem losing the weight because I'm tall and skinny. So just training hard, and I eat whatever I want. I'm gonna be honest. I'm fortunate enough to do that. So I'll eat whatever I want and just train hard. Just I don't have a specific diet, but coming close to the fight, I'll cut down. I'll cut everything down. I'll minimize the food.
Awesomeness. If there's any young boxers at home thinking, okay, maybe I'm also tall and I fight a lot in school and my principal thing, I'm going to be a boxer. What is the advice that you would give for someone watching and saying, wow, I actually want to be like Jami and become the next SA world champ or whatever? What advice would you give for them, if they want to consider boxing as a professional sport for them?
Work hard, train hard, respect everyone, and believe in yourself. That's it. It's easy. It's a simple formula. It's easier than school.
Awesome. It's easier than
school. Stay in school.
Yeah, stay in school, don't punch your teachers, and fight a lot, apparently. I'm just saying what he's saying. Jami, you're going to show me, a couple of moves, how to hit properly and how to block properly, and then I'm going to see if I can look after this. All right, right about now, we are in the ring. I'm a bit nervous, because this brother's, he's strapped, he's going to hit me for real. I don't know. But Jami's going to show me two basic moves, how to hit properly and how to defend properly. Okay, what do I do?
Strong hand.
Right hand.
Okay, right hand. So this is the basic stance is to keep your right hand at the back. So it's your power hand. It's your power hand. So step with the left foot to the front, turn your body a little bit, spread your legs a little bit wider, bend your knees a little bit. So this is your stance. You want to have balance over here. If you're standing up straight, I can push over easier. But if you have balance and you bend the knees, you can keep your hands up. So you want to make the target smaller.
Okay.
So you're facing me. But if you stand like this, the target for me is bigger.
Oh, I see.
So you want to make the targets, you don't want to square up with the person. So you want to stand like this. And when you throw your punch, you twist your hands. Close your hands.
Yeah.
When you twist, you're doing this part.
Oh, I see.
Twist it almost like you're screwing something.
Oh.
Just twisting like that. So it's called the jab.
Okay.
So you're jabbing, throw the right, 1, 2. Double jab.
What is double jab?
Double jab, so you're doubling up.
Okay.
Bam, bam.
Okay.
So if you jab, you can step with that as well, from out of your range.
Okay.
So I'm going to go back, so you jab and you step. There we go.
Okay.
Again. 1, 2. So when you defend, when you throw in your punch, bring it back, straight to your face. Straight to your face, so you're jabbing. You see?
Oh, I see.
Because that's called counteracting. So throwing your jab at me, I'm going to throw back. It's a game of hit and not get hit.
I remember you said that when you throw, it's going to come one back.
It's always coming one back, so that you have to, everything is calculated. So I'm throwing the jab, the 1, 2, I'm throwing the right. I know if I'm throwing this left hook, something's coming back at me, so I'm going to weave out of your direction. So if I'm throwing the 1, 2, 3, you can throw a right hand or you can throw a left hook, but I'm moving away from you. So you need to reposition yourself off.
I see. So that's the basics, basically.
It's basics is the uppercut, the left hook, the right hook, but the basic punch is the jab and the straight.
Awesome. And I can use that in a street fight as well, man. Listen, you want a challenge for the SA title?
Yeah.
What's going through your mind? I know there's a couple of fights coming up. You're fighting someone from Congo. Tell us about it.
Nothing's confirmed yet. We're still waiting for the contract, but my plan is to fight for the SA title and take it from then for
Definitely. And I know you want to obviously be that inspiration for everyone out there. So let's say, the build up to there and eventually, it's the title fight and you win it. What would it mean for you as someone coming from Kuilrsriver?
It would mean a lot to me because I was sitting with my brother before I started boxing. I told him we were playing fight night on the PS and I told my brother I want to be a champion one day and do boxing, but I wasn't doing boxing at that stage. And so it's basically a promise I made to myself and my brother. So
wow.
it would mean a lot to me just to take it home and just to show people that you can do anything.
Awesomeness.
Well,
Well,
just believe in yourself. Like I
there
said.
you have it. Believe in yourself and Well, man, there you have it. Who knows? Maybe Jamie can go ahead and bring home rather that is a title, and maybe you at home can do it too. So make sure you at home you stay motivated, and just like Jamie, you follow your dreams, follow the passion. I don't think Jamie meant you must fight at school to become a boxer. Obviously, make sure you take the correct steps to become an amateur or professional boxer, and do all the do's, man. Follow your dreams. That's about it.
CTV family, catch us live on your TV screens.